Very important. Very important, and maybe we have to define knowledge, which kind of knowledge. And especially now we have many different knowledge. And is some of them, do we keep them or we let it go? And is it a knowledge that just condition the children into a box, or is it knowledge that support them to open up, to be creative, to stay, I would say, wild a little bit, fresh? So how we do pass on, I would say the first one, there is a knowledge here. In the trees, in the earth, in the water, in everywhere. Can we put our children there, that they feel it, that they listen? Can they listen to the knowledge of nature? And I know it sounds strange, because for most of us knowledge means also school, means going through via speaking, learning. But there is the knowledge, which is for me like the memory of nature, of this whole creation. And we pass it on, not verbally, we pass it on by putting our children in the field of nature and make them feel, make them listen. And nowadays, see, it's quite lost. Before it was a lot like this, a long time ago. And it's still alive, maybe in some area of the world, but most it's a bit lost. So to also for the children to realize that knowledge comes out of contact, out of relating. You relate with the tree, something is passed, is in non-verbal and visible, but it goes. So it's a knowledge that goes also a lot via a direct experience. A direct experience with nature. I could say direct experience with the mother nature, and listen to mama. And there is a lot of knowledge that comes in. So this is one aspect to pass on the knowledge. And us, let's say, as parents, or the uncle or the auntie or the abuelita, or us as a family around the children, we have to look carefully what we have gathered as knowledge, the one that is really valid, that is not going, like I say, condition the children, but support them to grow. The one that is really connected to living in peace, living in harmony, the one that is connected to consciousness, that is connected to love. I could say the little package of wisdom we have inside. How we pass it on beautifully, intelligently to the children. We have to listen to them first. There are things sometimes they looks like we have to work reverse. Is bizarre. But I see if we have capacity to listen to the children, they don't listen to us. They trust. It's not just listen. They trust that what's gonna come out of our mouth is not just to put them in a box. So there is something, if we want to pass on the knowledge, the wisdom, there is something that has to do first with the good relation. Do we have good relation with the children, and do they have good relation with us? Because then there is listening, and then there is they can really take, wow, without going into crises of rebellions for nothing. They can sense the gift, but they need this connection, this good relation. and the good relation in listening. Because somewhere we pass on to our children, but they also pass on something. They are a bit ahead of us. To me, it's always like this. If I see a child, he is ahead of me. It's not the other way around. It's not because I did much and I'm older and blah 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 blah. Sure, some little things, sure, but on some level, this child is ahead. I have to listen. I have to listen because this child is also passing on the knowledge. So he passed the knowledge of his step ahead of me, and I pass the knowledge from the ancient time. He's the new time, I'm the ancient time. I dismiss without conflict, without compromise, without silly rebellions, which I see a lot. The new time, the ancient time, the children, the old one, less old, whatever, they meet and they transmit knowledge to each other without creating a generation gap. Oh, this one is... And in a time now where everything progresses very fast, you can create this generation gap very easily. And I feel it is not needed. And I think it comes a lot because there is no listening. There is not good relation with children. Really, I don't want to generalize too much, but there is a problem there that we have to face. Really. Because there is no listening. In the depths. Where they come from, these children? We have to feel this. They come with something new also. Always something new, a new point of view. So they come into this world, they look at our world, how we have created it, but they come with a new point of view. And what I see most of the time in transmitting knowledge is me, I'm the oldest one. I'm going to impose all my point of view and say, this is life is like this, and I'm not going to listen to the new point of view of the child, which would help me to open up a bit more, to review maybe all whatever tradition or things like this that I want to pass on. So important. Yes, it's very important. This is something we have to let the children listen at. There is a lot of knowledge that pass on to the thunder, the clouds, the rain, everything. How to pass on the knowledge to the children, good relation and listening and understanding their points of view. My point of view that is still rooted in my experiences, in what I have got as a heritage, whatever tradition. I pass on this without imposing. The package is a gift. I have to be also ready that it changes. And what I can add in that package from what I listen and what I receive, the knowledge I receive from the children. So you have again a very nice circle. And one point in all this to me that comes back again what I said before, how we listen clearly to the memory. This is the most crucial. To make the children to listen clearly to the memory. It's raining.